So the first thing I'm going to say is it is important to schedule social time. So that's very unstructured, informal, could be just a get together. You could have a theme or a topic to it. But in my mind, it is important to still find a way to simulate that water cooler time where you just bump into someone. I even got to a point where I was just randomly calling some poor people in different departments just to say hi because I was getting lonely. But my team members have said, that's all fun and all, but maybe send them a little message ahead of time is saying, is it okay or convenient time to reach out? But I still think that's a great way to have some unstructured, informal ways of meeting some people in your organization that you may not otherwise come across in some of your meetings. So having that social time, really important. And if possible, I would also encourage, if you do have any opportunities for being in person, to make that be a social and team building opportunity. For me personally, I go into the office once or twice a month, and every time I've made a commitment to my team, I said, I want every time that you are excited to come into the office and that your time is well spent. And so we will do some fun team building activities, some learning, training, and just networking, having the team have those opportunities to share their stories and really get to know each other and build that trust, which is really, really critical for effective teams. And the last one is, which is maybe the most uncomfortable as a team leader, and maybe not something we focus on enough, is focusing on the outputs and being clear on what those milestones are. Because a lot of leaders or maybe managers are feeling that I don't know what my team members are doing all day. Maybe they're just out there having a nap. I don't know. But the reality is, if you start to be more outcomes focused, more metrics based, and I'm not saying measure everything, but just make sure that you have very clear objectives of what you're looking for with your team. That's effective whether you're in an online environment or in person. I think it's always great for your team members to be very clear on what you're looking for from them and that you're both aligned on what the milestones are, so that if they are lagging behind or not able to achieve what your expectations are, that you don't find that out too late and you can perhaps work together to create a new line of success or path of success. But please do share your comments. I'd love to hear some of your feedback on what you found to be effective leading in a virtual environment.